everyone, it's Myra. So today's video is sponsored by Amellahair. They sent me this beautiful bob unit that I'm showing you right now. I already kind of plucked apart, so that's why I'm showing you that. But I'm just going to show you guys a little bit of what I do to my wigs. So first things first, they sent this wig in this beautiful box. I mean, this box is absolutely beautiful. It's one of the most professional boxes I've ever seen a wig come in my personal opinion. And in the box, it came in a plastic protective bag. It says 14 inches right there, so you know what you're getting, which is always very helpful. Then it came in this really nice satin type of bag. I really like when they supply you with these types of bags because you can store the wig in there. Also, it came with a goodie bag full of really nice helpful things. This is probably the most stuff I've got from a hair company. In the bag you can reuse, if you're traveling, you can put your toothbrush in there. So it came with this rat tail comb. It came with this hair net to hold your hair down. And it also came with these lashes that I would actually wear. Normally they send you ugly lashes. These lashes are pretty cute. I'll be wearing those this weekend. Literally. It also came with these 3 clips, which are very helpful. I've never received clips with the wig, so I was very grateful for that. So this is how the part is looking. The only thing about this part is right there where I'm pointing, it had some plastic. I don't know how to describe it. You can pluck it out, but that's why it looks like that, and I had to figure out how to get that out, so I just plucked it. So right now I'm just going to show you briefly of how I plucked the front of my wig. It was pretty dense right there, so I'm just going to kind of show you. I didn't get the best footage on this, but like I said, if you want a really detailed tutorial, just let me know. So basically what I'm doing is pinning down the unit, and this is it after I plucked it. I mean, there's millions of tutorials on YouTube of how to pluck your wigs, but like I said, if you want a video, just let me know. So now I'm gonna bleach the knots. I'm using Clairol BW2 and just a regular 30 volume developer. You can get these at the hair store. So basically you want to put kind of equal parts, but not really, less developer, because you want it to be thick like this, kind of like toothpaste. If it's too thin, it'll seep through the lace too easily and you'll have some really over bleached hair. So what I'm doing now is just flipping the wig inside out. I was struggling with my nails, so just bear with me. So as you can see, I flipped the wig inside out, and now I'm gonna start applying the bleach. And basically what you want to do is put a thin, even coat across the entire closure or frontal, whatever you're working with. You don't want it to be too thick, but you also don't want it to be too thin to where it doesn't do anything. You kind of just have to eyeball it. Try not to press hard when you're doing this because it'll seep through the lace, and I kind of over bleached mine just a little bit, but it happens, y'all. It happens to the best of us. It's nothing a little makeup can't fix, a black eyeliner or a black eyeshadow. So that's the good part about if you over bleach it. after you've spread it evenly, this is what mine looks like. You can kind of base it off that. You want it to sit for 15 minutes. After it's sat for 15 minutes, you want to rinse it with cold water, and I'm going to use some shimmer lights. It really doesn't do anything. I just like to use it because I got it for blonde hair and it's just sitting, so I just use it every time that I bleach my knots. So you just rinse that off. It's pretty easy to rinse off if you've never bleached knots before. It's not difficult, it comes right off, but it's good to shampoo it just to be sure that you know, don't get any of that bleach onto your own hair or on your skin or anything, because it's very irritating. So just make sure you scrub it. Don't be too rough, because that can disrupt the lace and just have your hair like shedding when it really shouldn't be. Just rinse that off. To blow dry the unit, I don't really use a brush or anything. I just use my fingers. It seems to dry faster when you do it this way, so I'm just gonna blow dry it. But I stopped and applied some flat iron protection by Garnier Fructis. So it's like a heat protectant, so you just spray that a little bit and continue blow drying. So this is what it looks like after I blow dry it. It took about 15 minutes to blow dry the hair. So now I'm going to briefly show you guys how I mold down the part. If you look at my last video, you'll see more in depth how I do this, but I just do section by section and put a little bit of hair grease and run the hot comb over it to make sure that it's nice and flat. I will also spray some Got To Be free spray on the back because it's a little bumpy back there, I'm not gonna lie, but these closure units, you kind of have to really put not too much work, but it can be a lot of work if you're not used to like doing wigs. So to make sure that back part's not bumpy, just spray Got To Be and run the hot comb over it.